Hey gang, I'm Rob and I have a business that has amassed more than $1 million in revenue. So the reason for this channel is to help you in your business and with your finances and to avoid some of the pitfalls and obstacles that I have run across in my journey in this life. So I was reading an article in Forbes or from Forbes, and it said that over 30% of Americans are using credit cards for day-to-day expenses. Man. Whew, man. So if you don't understand why that's scary, let me explain something to you. So for me, I'm going to be 100%, I'm going ahead, maybe go to some type of a counselor or something, but I'm a rewards junkie. Even though I don't never use them, I don't know why. I do use them, but I let them tally up a lot, right? And then I use them. And as far as any credit card I have, any charge card I have, I literally pay it off, if not every month, like literally every day, right? Because, oh, that's another thing. The same article said that, goddamn, some people are at a 19% interest rate with credit cards, right? And another thing I read was that some people are getting 9% home loans. Holy moly, man. That's like a lot of money, right? So if you don't know, I'm pretty sure, because my watchers are very savvy and intelligent, but credit card companies cannot love when you don't pay, because they can get some more money, right? Or when you just pay the minimum, right? So something that was only supposed to cost you $100 end up costing you $300 because you're taking you got a $5,000 balance and you're giving these people $72, which isn't even covering the interest, right? It's not covering anything, right? It's just a little stuff so they don't shut your card off, right? So in a recession, right, in good times or bad times, but especially in a bad time, you have to be so mindful of every dollar, every penny. If it's not going towards potentially making you some money, possibly, giving you more time, more freedom, you kind of don't need to be buying it, right? And honestly, if you are at the point to where you're using credit cards for everyday activities, as far as, and this is a necessity, I do the same thing. Everything I put on this damn card, but I have the money. You understand? If you are putting gas in your car, buying food, groceries, and all this shit, and if you didn't have that credit card, you wouldn't be able to buy those things, you got to tighten up. You got to get it together. You are almost homeless, okay? Matter of fact, you shouldn't even turn this video off and go get you some money, right? But if you are using it right, still don't let it get away from you. Still don't let your spending get out of control, right? For me, unless it's like an investment, right? So if I'm going to a mastermind or a mentorship program, or need some new camera equipment, or want to rent out a studio, or whatever I'm doing, okay, I'm not using my actual cash for all that. I'll put it on a credit card and pay it off over time, or just pay it off at the end of the month, right? Or whatever. But praises to the Most High, I can't remember the last time that I've had to put a necessity, like if I didn't have this card, I wouldn't be able to buy food or get gas or stuff like that, right? Right now is the time, for one, to level up, and two, wherever your money is going, your money and your attention and your focus, whatever you want to call it, wherever your money is going, wherever your focus is going, it has to be something to improve, right? And also get you out of your situation, right? And also get you some money, man. This is a business and finance channel. So, if you're not trying to grow, if you're not trying to get some more money, level up in life, basically, if you don't believe in capitalism, this is not the channel for you, right? We appreciate you stopping by, but you can click off. The way that I use my credit card, and this isn't me just randomly buying things. This is me paying for advertising. This is me paying for these masterminds. This is me everyday stuff too. Gas, water, haircuts, whatever, which I need one. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And for me doing that, I bought big screen TVs, some shit I would never buy with my own money. I've stayed in I don't know if a six-star hotel is one thing, but I remember one, I'm a reward points things. I stayed in this hotel, and it was like an actual art museum on the first floor, all kind of different stuff. You know, it's allowed me and my family to experience different things that I usually normally wouldn't do. And it's all from money that I was going to spend anyway, right? If you're broke, if you got less than 6 months, this is what broke is for me. All right. So I'm going to define it on the channel. If you got less than 6 months of living expenses, you are broke, right? So let's get there first. You got to get 6 months of living expenses, right? And the credit cards, man, those credit cards, another thing, depending on where you at, a lot of people have messed up credit, right? There's also other people that had messed up credit and get good credit, or there's other people that have good credit the whole time. But guess what the similarity in a lot of these people are? A lot of these people are still broke. Who gives a damn if you got a 500 credit score or 850 if you ain't got no damn money? It don't matter, right? So that's kind of what you have to do now, right? Do everything intelligently. Everything intelligently, right? Now, for me, I'm gonna be honest. Unless it's food or education, I'm super cheap. I'll go ahead and admit that. Super cheap, right? You know, I drive in a car that's, 15 years old, got an ass of miles on it. You know, just materialistic, I just don't care, right? You know, in some circles, in some instances, in some cycles of business, you kind of have to flex a little bit or have to give people a certain perception for them to give you an in. But my everyday life, I don't give a damn about that because, you know, I am who I am. So it doesn't really matter what I have on. But anyway, getting back to the meat of this video. Damn, I just thought about it. Actually, if you want to, you know, get on game like me, I actually made another video about my credit cards and how I use my credit cards. I had a platinum credit card, American Express, and I downgraded. If you're interested in that to save me some money, because like I said, I am cheap and some other reasons, you can go ahead and watch that video. Hopefully I remember to link it in the description. So if you are using your credit cards, right? I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Make sure that the business one, so you don't get in trouble, your grocery shouldn't be on your business one, right? Your cigarettes shouldn't be on the business one. I say cigarettes. Nobody smokes cigarettes, right? Or do you? I don't know. Anyway, basically personal stuff shouldn't be on the business one, right? You should already know, you know, you shouldn't pierce that veil. You should already know it should be separate. You know, even if you don't have an accountant, whoever it is, you don't want it to ever look like you're doing some weird stuff, right? Just act like that business credit, because I literally have access to hundreds of thousands of dollars of business credit right now, today. And I'm not just randomly just, because if I don't have which I don't, then I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now, I don't have an actual plan. If somebody just gave me $100,000 of credit, like here go a free line of credit. Okay. You know, I had to have a plan, even if, okay, I could dump this into, I can run $100,000 worth of ads, but if I don't have the right strategy, if I'm not targeting the right audience, that shit is gonna be like throwing it in a fireplace, right? Or I can try and put on an event. If I've never done an event before and the logistics are messed up and people are locked outside, or I lose the venue, whatever, right? You have to, every dollar, even if it's not yours, even if it's credit, has to have a plan. What am I getting it for? What am I using it for? When am I going to pay it back? Is this a short-term thing? Is it a long-term thing? So on and so forth. But I know a lot of people say, you know, cash is trash, da da da. I don't think so, man. You need to try and be keeping as much cash as possible, right? And as far as me, like I said, you know, I have a charge card, so a lot of times I just pay it off. But if you have a pay over time thing, and if you have some type of introductory card to where it's 0% for 12 months, you can carry a balance. It's no big deal, you know, right? You can carry a balance. Once again, like I said, I know you guys are smart. You know, you need to know that your available credit needs to be much higher than your usable credit, right? So basically, I keep mine around 5%, right? So that's kind of how you have to look. That's what my limit is, right? So if you have a $5,000 limit, $500 is what you can spend, right? That's what your limit is, just to make sure that that ratio isn't put out of whack. And that's another thing, you know, with credit cards, just make sure that, I know a lot of times you guys feel proud. You had this damn card forever, you finally paid it off, you close it. don't do that, because a lot of times if you pay off your credit card and you close it, they'll actually take away from the amount of available credit that you have, and it'll make your debt to income ratio kind of look not so good, right? Or available credit not so good. So I've been talking for a while, but I think that's how you guys need to use credit cards. For one, make sure you get a credit card that has reward points. Two, make sure that you're using your credit card for everyday expenses so you can get those rewards, right? Those are rewards you're going to get anyway. Three, if you are irresponsible, if you already know, like, man, you know, whatever my limit is, I'm going to spend all of that shit times 3, and I just can't do it, just don't use credit cards, right? If you're not responsible enough to pay it when you're supposed to pay it and pay way more than whatever the minimum balance is, I would say stay away from that. Now, if you could, like, comment, share. And another thing, please watch my last video, because, you know, I got a lot of comments, got a lot of attention from that video. So if you go watch my last video, it's going to help you in your business. Not even if you're not in business, I just think it'll help you in life. So thank you so much. If you want to talk to me to help you get further along, there's a link in the description. We can hop on a one-on-one and get you to where you need to be. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.